Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I am doing more Jubilee coasters. I will be doing these probably up until probably Friday, because the Jubilee is, the holiday is a Tuesday and Wednesday, no, Wednesday and Thursday. Now look at my phone. Hopeless with dates and days. I'll have a check on the calendar. Oh, Thursday and Friday, the holidays Thursday and Friday. Also, I will probably doing these coasters up until probably the Monday, because if I post them, if I get any orders on the Monday, I will post those first class, because I normally post them second class, but with it being so close to the it's the second is the Spring Bank holiday and the third is the Queen's Platinum Jubilee Day. It was the 2nd of June actually when she was crowned, but they're having the holiday on the 3rd. So I have got Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. So Monday will probably be the last day that I'll do any, that'll be a week tomorrow. Will be the last day I do any of these, because of the time that they have to be posted out to anyone that buys them. And second class can take anything from 2 to 3 days. So if I send any out on the Monday, they'll be sent out first class to make sure they get them the next day. Or they should get them the next day. Sometimes it takes them 2 days even with first class. But anyway, I shut my phone down. But I was catching up with a few of my comments today, because I haven't been able to, I've been that busy and that I haven't been able just to sit and read the comments and things on my YouTube and that. But anyway, Emma, the lady that sent me all the courses and that, she was asking about my friend's bag, knitting bag, and I don't know where my friend got the knitting bag from, but she'll probably tell me when I ask her. But she's probably had it as long as what I've had mine. I actually, at the moment, I have 3 knitting bags. I'm going to show you. This one is probably about 50 years old. I think I bought it, was the first knitting bag I think I ever bought, was not long after I was married, so I know it's at least 50 years old. And while it still looks okay, it does have a plastic lining inside, or whatever it's made of, and as you can see, it's all torn and it's gone brittle. I'm going to pull it all out and maybe see if I can get a cloth, make a cloth one to go inside it, I think. But I only use it for things like, things I only use now and again, like, you know, it's a pom-pom maker and extra things, you know, things that I only use now and again. After just keeping that one, and I like that one because of the cat. It had the cat on the front and the back, and it does hold quite a lot actually. And I don't know where I bought that from. I think I bought it from a local shop in North Shields, where I was living at the time, in the town in North Shields, and I haven't got a clue. It's probably not there anymore. It was probably from a wool shop, but I don't think there's any wool shops left open in North Shields town anymore. I think the only one is pardon that. Then I have this one. When that one started going like all brittle and that, I bought this one from Mariners. Mariners was a good price, and I have quite a good selection of that. And this one has a pocket inside, you know, you can put things on the outside and that, and I do have bits and pieces in here. I have my own knitting, which this is a bag I usually take down my granddaughter's. I keep the things that I'm going to knit that I take down my granddaughter's, and that's my own cardigan, that in there, that's. But I'm not doing that at the moment because I'm doing all the coasters. I'll be taking the coasters down my granddaughter's. but I'll be putting them in this bag because it comes in handy for that. I even have a few pin things. Remember, anyone remember the old kilt pin? I use that for holding stitches on my knitting, as well as a few other little pins that I have hanging on the end. That just hangs on the end of the zip when I need it. So that's my mariner's bag. I can't remember how much it was. I don't think it was very much, but they have quite a good selection on mariners. So you need to have a look there as well as Amazon, Emma, if you're looking for a bag. And then the best one. This was my bag that Sandra sent to me, and this is mine for keeping everything that I'm doing in it. As you can see, there's knitting on there. There's half finished. Anything that's half done. Bits of Janet's cardigan I've got to sew up yet. Bits of my cardigan. Bits of another cardigan I was doing. And it's very handy. It's got pockets inside as well as outside. I put all them bits back in there. That's where I keep all my bits and pieces, and I keep little booklet things in the pockets, and because it has pockets, there's one large pocket on this end. I can keep I keep my books and things, you know, little books I have, lots of those type of things, little booklets and things like that I keep information from my knitting and that in. There's another couple of pockets on the other side, and then it has pockets on the side. I put all my, I've only got two on that side, all my labels that I use off the wool that I've been knitting lately. That's one side. This side is, let's get them all out here. That's all the bands off the wool I've been knitting lately. I don't know how many bands it is. I am keeping them. I'm going to count them up after a certain length of time to see how many balls of wool I've knitted. But that's them all that I've done there. I'm not sure when I started collecting these. I don't know. I'll have to have a look. I think I might have put it in my diary. But that's it. And that's the best one because it's big. I can get lots in. And that's where I keep all my half worked whips. I've probably got other bits things in it. It's somewhere I'll have to hunt. I've got bags and bags of stuff upstairs, and I think I've probably got things I've been knitting up there as well. I'll have to sort all those out as well and get them sorted. But in the meantime, I'm doing my coasters. That's what I'm going to take down my granddaughter's the day, the coasters. But I have got a sale today. I'll show. This is my latest sale on eBay. There's a lady called Susan. I think I knit a cardigan for her quite some time ago because I still have her name in my book. When I saw her name on the eBay thing, I recognised the name. So I looked in my address book and I did knit something for a cardigan, I think a while ago. And so I know she's one of my subscribers. So she bought this set of 4, the last set I did of the Jubilee coasters. Plus she bought a set of the ones that Emma did, the first lot that Emma did. She bought a set of those ones as well. Well, normally I put these in a large envelope, and it cost me £1.05 to send a large envelope. They fit. I put them in like that, flat in the envelope as best I can. And the go through, I have one of those things where you can push your envelope through to make sure it's right for the large letter. And that's what I usually put them in. And it's just, those are just the right size. I can't put anything else in that parcel to make it too thick and it won't go through that thing. So it cost me £1.05 to send them by large letter. But I have 2 lots here and I have actually tried them and it won't go through the large letter. So for to send them together, instead of costing me £1.05 for a large letter, it's going to cost £3.35 for a small parcel, which I think is really annoying. So I am going to send, if you're watching this, Susan, there's going to be 2 parcels, because they're both going to be large letter parcels for £1.05 each, which is £2.10. So that's saving me £1.20, I think. £1.25. It's saving me a little bit money by sending 2 parcels anyway, because I think they should have they shouldn't go straight from a large letter to a parcel, to a small parcel, go from £1.05 to £3.35. They should have an in-between size, really, but they don't. So that's what I'm doing. It is saving me money sending 2 separate parcels for these. And that I have to post them off. I'll post them off on my way to my granddaughter's today, so I have to wrap them up and get them parcelled up and ready. So they'll be picked up from the post box on Monday. I'll post them. I'm not sure the one at the top of my estate is picked up at 9 o'clock in the morning. But I'm not sure what time they pick the one up from my local post office, just a little bit further along the street. And there's a post box there, and they have different times for picking up their, I don't know whether theirs is maybe earlier in the morning, but I'll probably go along there because I'm going in my car anyway. And that, I'm getting back to to get some more of these done for anyone else that wants them, before I have a week to do what I can of these. And then it'll be back to all my normal knitting and whatever I was doing before. But I'm just trying. I do so many of these, and I'll start doing knitting at night time, because I can knit and watch the television, but I can't crochet and watch the television, because I don't need to see what I'm doing when I'm knitting. I know what kind of pattern I'm doing, and I don't really have to watch what I'm doing. I'm just count the stitches. If it's doing knit and purl, it's 2 knit and 2 purl, 2 knit and 2 purl. I know what I'm doing. But with a crochet, I have to be looking at what I'm doing, so I can't really watch television and crochet at the same time. So I'm doing these during the day and my knitting once I'm sit down to watch television. And then I'll be off to my granddaughter's later on, so that's my day for me today. So a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another day. So bye for now.